Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today I have Pop Mart's newest IP called TinyTiny. Life is full of unspoken emotions, and TinyTiny captures them in the smallest, most heartfelt ways. Join TinyTiny in a multi-dimensional world where time fades away and emotions take shape. Are you ready to explore the unknown in TinyTiny's Prologue series figures? This new IP is giving me creepy, cute aesthetic vibes, and I really love it. So without further ado, let's get to unboxing. Here's a quick look at the box. I think one thing I really like is the design on the top of the box. There is this really creepy looking bear that's upside down, and it says TinyTiny here, the Prologue, and over here where you tear the blind box open, it says a new story begins. The one in front is cute, but turning over 12 basic designs, and I honestly really like this rabbit one. I can't wait to see that one. And yes, we have a secret, 1 in 144 chance, and in all honesty, the secret looks a little bit creepy, so I wouldn't mind getting it, but even if I don't, I wouldn't be really upset. But yes, other than that, I saw the in real life figures before I bought this, and they really do look pretty good, so can't wait to see them in a while. But yes, overall a very normal box material, nothing special about it, so yeah, let's get on with the unboxing. Let's go box number 1. It's been so long since the last unboxing video because I've been really busy and things have not been stocking up here, so it's kind of difficult to get the new releases, but yes, thankfully this one came in time. Figure number 1 is Balance. I really like the card. Let's take a look at the card first. So we have a drawing style, like a sketch kind of style for the character, and on the flip side, this is so interesting. The art looks really cool. It says TinyTiny, and the Chinese says 开场白, which literally stands for the prologue. But yes, a really creepy, cute aesthetic, so really awesome. Here is figure number 1. This is called Balance, and wow, one thing that really catches my eye is how her eyes are made. So her eyes are 3D. As you can see, it's slightly glossy. It's not just a printed on eye, it's actually like an eye, it's like a piece inside, and wow, the shading is really well done. TinyTiny is standing on this box. It says T, which is, you know, her name, and here has a triangle and a tiny drawing of her. So yes, pretty cool. It says -A to 0. Not sure what that means. It's a very cute drawing on the side here, and there's nothing on the other side. Alright, let's take a look at her outfit. Really cool. She's holding this, I'm not really sure what this thing is called, but oh gosh, this kind of looks like eyeballs. And oh yes, oh my goodness, these are flowers, and these actually look like eyeballs too. That is actually really creepy. She has a little bear on top. I'm assuming the bear is like her sidekick, like how every IP has a little sidekick as well. But yes, really well done. I've heard that the big dolls for this IP are extremely difficult to get, so I'm glad that they collaborated with Pop Mart and we get some awesome blind box figures. Alright, let me know what you guys think about this one. That is figure number 1. Box number 2. This one's really light. Let's see what it is. Figure number 2 is Confine. Oh wow, this one's really pretty! I completely forgot that there was this design. So TinyTiny is heterochromia, which means that she has 2 different eye colors. Really nice. I really like the color. She has blonde hair and a really huge pink bow on top with 2 eyeballs. I'm assuming they're eyeballs, but if I'm wrong, do correct me in the comments. She's wearing this bathrobe, and it looks like it's confining her, so that matches her name. She has really pale skin, I am just realizing it, and I've heard some people say that her face is kind of flat, which I have to agree, it's pretty flat, but it's not too bad. She has number 0126 on the side. I'm wondering if that means anything. And her name on the side here with a triangle, and her sidekick. What do you guys think about this one? This one's really nice. It's very light, so if you're looking for this one, just pick out a light box. Alright, that is figure number 2. Box number 3. I am really impressed by this IP so far. I think they are all done really, really well. This one's kind of chunky. Figure number 3 is Waiting. Very, very nice. The box for this one is really heavy because her head's pretty big, and yes, it is kind of this felt material, and she comes with this cute tiny train, so you can put it beneath the house. And yes, I'm assuming TinyTiny is waiting for this train. It's pretty cute. Yeah, it says T, and then whoops, on the other side it says G and Y, and then there's that eyeball thing. So yeah, this one looks really good because it's cat theme. I really love cats, so yes, very nice. And she has a mini bear with only one eye on the back and a red balloon. Here it says invalid ticket, and on the front it says nameless station. So I'm guessing she's crying because she's holding a train ticket, but it's invalid, so that's why she's sitting on the station, because she probably doesn't know where else to go. Really, really nice. This one is pretty good. I quite like this one, but I think I will have to see the other designs before I can decide if this is the top 3. The eye color is super, super nice, and I'm just realizing one of her pupils has a little star, and the other one has a heart. Let me know if you guys like this one, and that is figure number 3. Box number 4. This one is really light as well, I guess relative to the previous one. Figure number 4 is Fight Back. Oh, this one is cute! Okay, so one cool thing is that the stand that she is on is actually turnable. Okay, it's pretty hard to turn, but yes, so you can turn and you get like different words and designs. So let's take a look at them one by one. This one says go home, okay, and then this one says happy end. Here is fire, looks like Calcifer, and then here just says KO with that little bear. So yes, fight back. That's why TinyTiny is wearing boxing gloves, and this kind of gives me circus vibes, right? It looks like she's kind of like a puppet on like a music box or something, and she's wearing only one ballet shoe and a tutu. Oh, and she's injured. She's injured her knee, and her tutu says dream. Yeah, on the inside it says dream, and she's wearing a gas mask. This is kind of a bizarre design. Don't really know what's going on. There's like many things going on, in fact. But yes, she's wearing a party hat. She has 2 space buns. It's kind of all over the place, in my opinion. Yes, not very coherent. But I wouldn't say this one is my most favorite, but a saving grace is her eye color. I really like how her eyes are being made for this IP, at least. What do you guys think about this one? To me, it's kind of all over, but given the hair color and perhaps the hair design, I would say it's not too bad. And the stand is pretty cool because you can turn it. Oh, you can turn it from the bottom! Okay, that's much easier. But yes, other than that, not really my favorite, but do let me know if you like this one. Box number 5. Will we get a secret? To be honest, I'm alright if we don't get the secret. It's not like my super favorite, so yeah. Figure number 5 is Born. The Chinese name for this figure, over here it says 破茧. So 破茧 is usually used in an idiom called 破茧成蝶, which in short means metamorphosis, but more specifically for a butterfly. Yeah, it's used to describe how a butterfly transforms from a caterpillar into a butterfly. So I guess that would give more context to this design. So from my understanding, this looks like so-called the butterfly wings, or maybe like the cocoon of the caterpillar that was TinyTiny, and she is being reborn into a different self, which could be a butterfly. So yeah, that's how I would interpret this design. Her hair color for this design really reminds me of Miku. I don't know if anyone has the same thought as me. I think there is another design in this series with the same hair color as well, and it really reminds me of Miku. So yes, she has an apple on her head and 2 horns, and she's closing her eyes, so that really adds on to the innocence of the design. And I'm realizing that I think most of the designs at the back, there is usually something sticking out. Yeah, look, this is the first one we opened. There's also this sparkle that's jutting out on the back. So I guess that is like a key feature of TinyTiny. What do you guys think about this one? I think this one is pretty cool. I like the whole idea and story that it's trying to tell. So yes, it has potential to be the top 3. Alright, let me know if this one is your favorite. Box number 6. This one is very full, so I'm assuming it's the glass window one. Yeah. Yep. Feels like it. Many layers. Figure number 6 is Glass House. Okay, so based on the card, this cute little plant over here, it's supposed to go inside as well, but it's a little bit difficult to hold everything while filming, so I will just show you guys the actual doll. Oh my goodness, I did not know that for this design, TinyTiny is a baby. This is so cute. Oh my gosh, and I am so in love with her eyes. Her eyes are really so pretty. Let's zoom in and take a look at them. Wow, beautiful. She's really cute, and this time she does not have anything jutting out from the back. I'm wondering if it's because, you know, she's a baby and she hasn't grown anything out on the back. Oh, and I'm just realizing only those 2 designs had something jutting out from the back, so I guess it's not really like a thing. For this one, there is a little thing jutting out, so I guess there are some designs with that feature, but not for all of them. But yes, what do you guys think about this one? This one is very cute, but the glass house is a little bit small, so she goes in at a pretty awkward angle, and basically her face would kind of be blocked by the sides of the glass house. So yeah, you kind of have to find an angle that you can display it nicely. But yes, so that's all for this design. Let me know if this one is your favorite. Box number 7. We are back to a very light box, very empty as well. I think TinyTiny in general is pretty small, so most of the boxes will be pretty light. Figure number 7 is Escape. Wow, this one is so nice. One thing that caught my eye is the hair color. It's super pretty. And I took a closer look at TinyTiny's face. It seems like her face is slightly pearlescent. There is this layer of sheen or glitter. I'm pretty sure my camera can really catch it because it's very fine. But yes, if you look at her face closely, it actually is kind of reflecting slightly. So it's not so much that her face looks oily, but it's just like an added depth to her face, and I think that's really nice. Okay, so back to the design. We have Escape. Not sure what she's escaping from, but yes, Really like the hair, and she has 2 bows on her pigtails, and this time she's wearing a night hat with that creepy eye again. Oh, and I'm just realizing, I think if this is the eye and those are the eyelashes, it kind of matches the eyelashes under her eyes. So yes, she's wearing slippers, very cute, reminds me of Ziga, and there's her sidekick lying on her blanket or cape or whatever it is. Oh, it's a little witch, so she is dressed up as a little witch. Very adorable. The hair color, it's really such a plus point for me. I think the hair is what makes the whole design stand out, so that's a pretty important feature for me. But yeah, let me know if this one is your favorite. This one has potential to be top 3. Alright, that is figure number 7. Box number 8. This one is very heavy. Wondering what it is. Big bag. Oh yes, I forgot to mention the bag is the normal one. Nothing special. What is this? Oh, this one. Figure number 8 is Riddle. Oh, this one, super cute, and I think it's pretty easy to identify because it's really heavy, but it has a little bit more space than the glass house one, so I think this would be pretty easy to differentiate. So we have a really creepy rabbit on top, and this looks like a noose. Yes, creepy aesthetic vibes once again, and yes, 2 buttons and a little tongue sticking out, and the rabbit ears drape all the way down, slightly covering TinyTiny's eyes. Over here says happy day, but to me it kind of doesn't look like it's a really happy day for both of them. TinyTiny's eyes are really nice. There are smiley faces on her pupils. What do you guys think about this one? I think this one will be pretty popular. I quite like this one, especially like the whole concept of this bunny on top, but it is kind of horrific with the whole news and the entire vibe of this design is just kind of creepy. So yes, might not be everyone's cup of tea, but yeah, let me know if this one is your favorite. Box number 10. I don't think we're getting a secret. Usually if you're this late in, you won't get a secret. Figure number 9 is Lie. Oh wow, this one is a really unique piece. I've been seeing online, everybody hates this one, and I honestly don't know why. In fact, when I first saw this series, this was one of the ones that caught my eye because it is very unique. This is kind of like a wood carved design, and this duck bill is magnetic, so yes, pretty cute. You can play around with it, you can take it out and see TinyTiny's face, or put it on and she really looks like a cute little duck. I guess compared to the other designs in this series, obviously this one kind of pales in the background, but I think it's pretty detailed. So first thing is this thing behind. I don't know what it is supposed to be. Yeah, if anyone can kind of enlighten me on what this is, do feel free to comment down below. And we see some carvings on the body. So there's this infinity sign. Over here says Jan 10th. I'm not sure if that's the birthday of TinyTiny, but yes, cute. Of course, it is missing a lot of colors, which to me is really important, and her eyes this time are not 3D, so they are kind of just slapped on. So that is kind of not like a feature that I really like, but yes, I think this one is not too bad in my opinion. The box is pretty heavy, but it's not as heavy as the glass house one or the bunny one. So this is kind of mid-weight. But yeah, let me know if this one is your favorite. Hoping that more people give it some love. So yes, that is figure number 9. Box number 10. We are still missing chess game, choice, and puppet. So these 3. Figure number 10 is puppet. Alright, on the front, this design looks really cute, really innocent, but when you turn it around, oh my goodness, there is actually a puppet behind, and this honestly creeped me out so much when I flipped it over just now while opening it. But yes, a very creepy design once again. And yes, as I mentioned, this is the other design with the whole Miku hair color. So yeah, it's these two. They really remind me of Miku. Yes, creepiness aside, this design is actually pretty detailed. So the puppet behind is this clothy kind of finishing material, not finishing, clothy kind of material, and in fact it is also textured, so that's pretty cool. And they are holding hands behind, so they're kind of like one whole piece together, but TinyTiny is obviously the bigger version, and then the puppet's kind of like her backpack, but yeah, they're kind of joined together. I don't know how to feel about this, and we have a tiny pyramid on the side here. Yeah, there's some motifs like the infinity sign that we saw just now, and the eye looking symbol. Oh yes, and she has two bows on top. I'm realizing that a lot of the designs have bows as well, and yeah, with that same sort of eyeball concept. And her party hat, yeah, she's usually wearing something on her head, so that's interesting as well. What do you guys think about this one? This one is pretty creepy, I must say. It kind of makes me a little bit uneasy to see this puppet. I think it's because of its design and kind of the way that it's drawn, but yeah, let me know if this one is your favorite. Box number 11. Very light, definitely not the secret. Super tiny. No pun intended. Figure 11 is Choice. I'm really sad. There's this huge defect on my figure. It's not showing up on my camera really clearly, but there's basically this huge patch of dried up glue that's on the face, and there's this tiny piece of red hair or strand of hair that is stuck to the face because of the glue. So yeah, you can see it's kind of rough on the side. It's not the smooth, nice face, so yes, I guess I'll just have to live with it. But going back to the design, this one is pretty cool. I like the hair color, very vibrant, and these kind of remind me of mushrooms. They kind of look like mushrooms. She's wearing the party hat again. But yes, she's holding this golden flower that's missing one petal, and this kind of looks like a skull in the middle. She's wearing cute shoes. They look like panda. I'm pretty sure they're not pandas, but yes, but she has a little tail with heart shape on the back. Pretty adorable, but she's holding on to this her sidekick, the little bear, and it's giving me that whole bunny vibe again. It's like creepy, cute. The eyes are really pretty, and ooh, look at her eyes. There's a little skull inside this time. Very nice. I love small details like this. They make figures a lot more meaningful. She has two horns, but one of it is broken. What do you guys think about this one? Not really my favorite, but it's an interesting design. Ooh, and this time she has something jutting out. It looks like a switch, and it says choice, so maybe by lifting up or pulling down the switch, you get different choices. But yeah, let me know if this one is your favorite. Our very last box, box number 12, which should be the chess game one. I think that one is pretty popular. Figure number 12 is Chess Game. Our very last figure. So TinyTiny is kind of having a game of chess with her sidekick, but there are no chess pieces, so maybe they are part of the game. And this is a magnetic mask, so when you take it out, ta-da! Very cute. I really like the eyes. I don't know how many times I've said that, but I can't emphasize it enough. The eyes are really nice. They have heart shapes inside this time, and she has beautiful, beautiful pink hair. Super awesome. Love the color. And in the middle of her dress, she has a heart, and and it looks like it's concaved in, so maybe it is this heart that the little bear is holding. She's wearing a party hat and her, I would say, iconic bow on her hair. She has a bleeding heart behind. That is kind of creepy. What do you guys think about this one? I think the plus points for this design is definitely the hair and the eyes. So yeah, not too bad. I can see why this one is pretty popular. Alright, that is our very last figure. Here are all the figures lined up together. First impression, super nice IP. Very well done. I probably would go and take a peek at some of their big figures, but I heard they're pretty pricey, so perhaps I wouldn't get them, but I would like to see more of this kind of style of designs in the future, so definitely looking forward to more blind boxes by this IP. Let me know in the comments which one is your favorite and if you like this kind of art style. And that's all for today. Thank you for watching and I'll catch you in my next one. Bye bye!